Okay, we're gonna go ahead and make a part 4 for you. Big old baggy shirt tends to weigh me down a little bit, but it's just like wearing an apron, but more manly. Keep the crap off of me. So anyhow, what I've done is I've doing the first tap, and I've done all these holes on this side. I've done the top, and I've got to here, so I'm not drawing this out for a long period of time and boring you with such a long video. We'll just say this is step 4. And so what I'm doing is getting started with the last of the 4 holes. I'm going to run through these real quick with the taper tap, and then I'm going to move very quickly from that to finishing them off with the plug tap, and we'll see how fast that goes. And I'll try to keep my mouth shut during the process. So let's see where we're at with this. Let's make sure we're in alignment. It's good. Feel it. Feels nice and loose. We're going to go ahead and get right into it here. I made a video once of tapping, and because my brother was editing the tapes to try to make it go faster, somebody made mention that I talked about blowing the chips out of the hole, but I didn't. And I don't know how it was cut that way to not look that way, but it sure did. So your taper tap goes in first into a clean hole. Take it down until it gets tight. Pull it out. And always blow this part out. Always blow them out. And then when you follow it with a plug tap, just put it in all the way and pull it out and you're done, and then you can blow it out. So you only have to blow it out one time. See how easy those went in, because they're aligned correctly with this taper tap. So let's just keep moving so I'm not talking my... So at this point I can put the taper tap up. Done with that. Very quickly move to the plug tap. Draw the hole between. make sure you get it started in the same thread. The alignment hole is always the hardest to get lined up because it's got the upper alignment area. But after you get going, it goes pretty easy. Here we go. Sit down there. Don't get kind of tight. Now it's cutting again. Take it to the bottom. Fill in at the bottom. So raise it up, down, up, up, down, up. Gotta be real quick with that, otherwise let go of the drill so it doesn't break anything. Like I said, it's only for the professional. DIY guys can take these down by hand. Right there, where the other one stops, and that's it. As soon as it stops, it stops. So back it out, run it in, go slow. Either go real slow, or be ready to pull that trigger the other way. So as soon as it gets there, it's done. Back it out, and move on. Get clean. Don't worry about cleaning out the holes at this point. Just blow the chips off of your tap and move on. Plenty of time for that when you use brake cleaner to get her real clean. So get her in there, cutting. That's it. Everybody's infallible, so just get her done. That's 4 holes. Keep it going. The alignment holes are a little bit more difficult to get started, but they get started just fine. There's 10 holes. You see how fast I did the last 4 taps of the first tap, and then followed very quickly with a plug tap. No time to waste. If you're making a living at this, you don't want to spend 2 or 3 days on this thing. Get paid for your skills, not for your time. Oh wait. Okay, this is the one that we did, so I want to make sure I turned it around to finish those holes. So yeah, this hole's complete, but at least I went in it to give you a timeline kind of estimate. Let's move right on to the next one that I haven't done yet. Okay, right there it started to catch. Shows you it's not done yet. Did I get in this one? Looks like I did. Huh? I probably did. No, I didn't. I could do a million of them, man. Or a few thousand at least. It get kind of hard to remember. Alright, so we are almost done tapping. This is something that would normally take hours to do. Can be done in just a few minutes. With precise precision too. There's no second question. It's a done deal. You may ask yourself, doesn't changing the drill direction like that damage the drill? Isn't that an expensive drill? Yes, it is an expensive drill. That drill you're looking at there is, I think that one's about 3 years old, and it has been doing this every week the last 3 years. I don't change the speed until it's really super low, and it will do just fine. Get used to it after a while. It's a skill, I guess. Just be careful. there you have it. What would have taken you hours to do, I just completed in the matter of minutes. So I don't know what that came to because I ain't watching the clock. I never do, but I know it's just a matter of just a few minutes. So they're all tapped, 100%. They're actually ready for studs at this point. Let's get them cleaned up. I like to blow everything in this to one direction. You wouldn't be doing that with one of those big old giant engine stands unless you have an engine big enough like this. Right next to you here is a 331 cubic inch cast iron solid structural motor that came out of a vintage car I'm restoring, and I think it weighs probably about 4 times the amount of one of these aluminum engines. That one I definitely keep on a bigger stand, but now I want to be able to really move this one around at a moment's notice. It's all about time here. I know we're engineers and we do a lot of engineering, but I think one of the things I enjoy doing most in my engineering is efficiency engineering and value engineering. Okay, so from there it's time to clean up the area. Get nice and clean in here and get that block cleaned up and take the bottom apart and get it going, man. But I remember when this all started, you know, somebody asked me one time, or told me, looked at me and said, "Man, Tim, there's got to be an easier way." That's pretty much all you got to say to me to get the gears turning and the clock a-ticking. Just tell me there's got to be a way. And over the years of engineering different things throughout the world, the different countries I've been able to go to and have the privilege of working in, one of the things we did the most was a lot of value engineering and efficiency engineering and trying to get things that cost a lot of money to cost a little, and to be as beneficial as possible for as many people as possible. And we just kind of had this goal and pact that it was just something we did and we really enjoyed doing. So I like to share that with the world. So whenever we attack something like this, we find new ways and new innovations and products. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of the tapping process. It was pretty quick, pretty easy. I think anybody could pretty much do it. It's just a matter of taking that fear out of there and giving you the confidence needed to do it. If you go at it with confidence, check out the videos from the beginning to end and let her go and do what you got to do to get her done. But hopefully this has brought new light to this subject and to the application of a head stud, and also specifically for the Northstar engine. So anyway, I appreciate you watching this. And until next time, or when we're putting heads on this engine, think about it. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. I'd be happy to answer them.